Are you in the simulation? Keep scrolling. Everyone in town remembered Channel 69. It wasn't listed on any guide. You couldn't tune to it on purpose. It just appeared, usually after midnight, between dead air and static. The screen would roll, the audio would hiss, and then the picture would lock in like it had always been there. Most people flipped past it. The ones who didn't never talked about it for long. The broadcast always started the same way. A dim room, wood-paneled walls, one hanging bulb swinging slightly. A man sat at a desk, face half lit, half swallowed by shadow. He wore a smile that didn't reach his eyes. "Good evening," he'd say. "Thanks for tuning in." No name, no station ID, just him. At first, it seemed harmless. He talked about local things, old roads that had been paved over, diners that burned down years ago, people who moved away. Except his details were too specific. He'd say things like, "Mrs. Harlan, your porch light's still out," or, "You should really lock the back door tonight." Viewers laughed it off. Coincidences. Small town stuff. Until one night, he looked straight into the camera and said, "You shouldn't be watching this alone." Phones across town buzzed at once. No alerts, no messages, just static through the speakers. The next broadcast came a week later. This time, the man wasn't alone. Behind him, barely visible, stood shapes, too tall, too thin, moving only when the bulb swung. Their faces never fully came into focus, like the camera refused to acknowledge them. The man kept smiling. "We've been learning," he said. "You leave your windows uncovered. You whisper things you don't mean. You think no one hears." The signal began bleeding into other channels. News anchors froze mid-sentence. Cartoons slowed to a crawl. Every screen showed the same room. And then the man said your name. Not a guess, not a common name. Your name. People tried to turn off their TVS, unplug them, smash the screens, and it didn't matter. The broadcast continued in reflections. Black mirrors, powered-off displays, dark phone screens. Wherever you could see yourself, he was there too, just over your shoulder. The final broadcast lasted exactly 3 minutes. In the last seconds, the man leaned forward, voice low. "We're done watching now," he said. "It's our turn." The next morning, Channel 69 was gone. So were the people who'd stayed tuned in. Their houses were untouched, doors locked, TVS off. But every screen in every room had one thing burned into it, faint and permanent, no matter how dark the display. Thanks for tuning in.